now. Thames gives it up to Quinn. The Northridge transfer over. Cone hits it with one.
On January 31st, 2014, in a game against Colorado State, Steve Fisher won his 300th game as head coach of the San Diego State Aztecs.
For the 5th-ranked San Diego State Aztecs. And at 8-0, that's their best conference start ever.
Becoming only the 18th coach in history to win 300 games at one school. After achieving their worst record ever, Aztec coach Fred Trinkle resigned after the 98-99 season, leaving the Aztec Empire in desperate need of a new leader. In steps Steve Fisher, an NCAA national champion coach from Michigan. He didn't necessarily have big shoes to fill, but he did have thousands of vacant seats in Viejas Arena.
You would walk into the arena and it was like crickets in there. We still had some fun. We didn't have any expectations. We were more or less just supporting the program at the time. Coach Fisher came in and he gave us a little bit of hope. He had the experience. He had a Final Four championship with Michigan. Already notched at that time, and we thought, well, we got to stick with the program. We got to still continue to buy tickets and see what he can do. But we really didn't expect much, and again, it was still tough for him. I'm sure many of us have heard the story of him passing out free tickets to the students in the area, and not a lot of students were showing up.
When we came, Dutch and I, in March of '99, I don't mean it to be disparaging, but it was apathy at best what we had. Nobody came. Nobody cared. Early on, our future was in somebody else's gym. And then we talked about it. I love the kids we had. We just weren't good enough. We weren't talented enough. And it took us, we didn't win a league game our first year. We went 0-14. We didn't win a road game for almost 2 years.
I don't think initially we were optimistic. Nothing against Coach Fisher, but we just been suffering for so many years. I think we were really showing up just for the entertainment value, getting a bunch of friends together, again, supporting the student athletes, supporting the school, and just hoping that one day something might just turn around.
I thought we did a good job recruiting. We sold a vision, said hang the first banner, and we've gone from there. We worked. You know, I spoke at I think 75, 78 different events my first year to sell San Diego State. I had tickets in every pocket, well documented, passed them out, begged people to come. Now we're as tough a ticket as there is in the country. We've sold the building out the last few years, and it's as good a college atmosphere as there is in the country. And we're playing a team in Arizona that's got a great atmosphere in their building. None is better than what we have in Viejas Arena in our building. That sells too now. So now we're selling hang a Final Four banner. And we're closer to reality to that than some people might think.
Under the leadership of Coach Fisher, local support for the team skyrocketed. San Diego State students and alumni formed the Show.
You know, everybody knows the story from him handing out tickets to giving pizza to the Show and when they stand in line for tickets. You know, he's just about our program and building our program in San Diego State. It's just like when you have somebody with that ambition to be great, it feeds off to everybody.
We would like to thank you, the fans, for creating an environment in this building second to none in the country. You have allowed this program to grow and flourish to be one of the best programs in the United States. Be proud of that.
The Show was crazy. I remember my first game. I didn't really expect it to be this crazy, but when I stepped out there and it was the whole rows filled up and everybody was yelling, it was an experience I'll never forget.
show started to make their presence too. And you can call it Coach Fisher, you can call it luck, but I remember the first 2 rows of show members standing there relentlessly chanting, jumping up and down. Guys had capes on, they had big afros on, and we were looking at this going, wow, this is exciting. And there was only 2 rows. A few years later, there were 4 rows, 5 rows, and now look, the place is packed. There's lines all the way around Vias Arena for students to try to get tickets just to go to a game throughout the year. And it's just been absolutely thrilling to see this evolve along with the winning program.
You know, the show is crazy. You know, just to get ready for the national anthem, and then you turn around and just see all those people jumping, I believe that we will win. It gets me pumped every time. You know, it's just an amazing feeling. I saw them on TV when I was still in high school. I was like, man, I can't wait. At first they scared me, but you know, I got used to them. They're all supportive, good game or bad game.
He's done a fantastic job in recruiting. The great thing about Coach Fisher, he also has a great staff. We've been very fortunate that his staff has stuck with him for so many years. Coach Dutcher, Tony Bland as well, bringing him as an assistant, being a former player himself. And it's laid down a solid foundation for that great pipeline of solid recruits to come into San Diego State. Not just what he's done recently, but I think we're going to reap the benefits of what he's done for many years to come.
Tony Bland, Coach Dutch, they all came out to Sheldon and recruited me. So it was a great experience. They made San Diego State feel like a home, and that's why I came here. Just everything about it, the atmosphere, the coaching staff, the show, just the whole college experience was great. And I couldn't see myself anywhere else.
The city of San Diego, it's like everybody loves San Diego. You know, we have summer year round, so like what better place could you live? And then just the basketball team, what they built here, starting from the 34-3 team to us, it's just history. Just want to be a part of history.
You know, when I came out here, the misperception was, oh, West Coast people are soft. We ain't soft. And we will play tough, we will play hard, we will play good basketball. We have continued to grow the perception and reality of who San Diego State is, what our basketball program is all about. Not only within the community, which we've done, within the state, but nationally. I think now we are a nationally regarded, respected basketball program, and it feels good. People talk about San Diego State as a basketball school, and that makes all of us feel good. We've continued to inch the bar higher, and by doing that, losing is a bitter disappointment.
The recent 2013-2014 basketball season was one with minimal disappointment and many moments of excitement, including winning the 2014 Wooden Legacy Tournament, going into Kansas and upsetting the Jayhawks in one of the loudest arenas in the nation.
Coming to Lawrence and ending Kansas's 68-game home winning streak against non-conference opponents.
Coach Fisher winning his 300th game at San Diego State University.
A wild scene in San Diego.
Down by 16 points to New Mexico in the second half, the Aztecs rallied back behind a relentless full-court defense to win the 2014 Mountain West Championship.
San Diego State has the lead.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be my first court storm.
San Diego State wins the Mountain West Conference regular season championship. Bedlam in San Diego.
Oh, this place is crazy in here right now.
The season that began with no expectations ended by a tough battle with number 1 seed Arizona in the Sweet 16.
Coach Fisher is just, it's like our heart. You know, we need Coach Fisher to keep going.
When you're out there on the court, you don't realize that you're being coached by a legend until you step off the court and really just think about what he's done for this program and throughout his coaching career. So it's just a blessing.